Today's episode is brought to you by the Be Real Podcasting Network. For more episodes like this, check out BREELnetwork.com.
Oh, hey, Jake! I like video games!
Well, hey, Tony, I like video games too.
Welcome to Hey, I Like That Game. Woo! First episode of 2018! Woo!
Yeah! New
Happy New
year,
Year!
new
Woo!
podcast.
I hope everyone had a awesome holiday season, and we're back with some talking about video games, huh? Jake,
All about
how
it.
are you?
Tony, I am doing fantastic. I'm having some time off from school. I'm playing some games. I'm talking with you. Couldn't be happier.
What have you been playing right now? Like outside of the episode game that we're playing, what have you been playing?
Well, so like most recently, I've been watching some more. So Games Done Quick was just this last week, so I watched a bunch of that.
Yeah, dude.
Awesome stuff. Played it a bunch while playing this, or watched it a bunch while playing this game, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
I played Super Mario Odyssey.
Nice.
Enjoyed it, but I wasn't like as behind the hype as the rest of the world is. Like I love me a good like solid Mario platformer, but I kind of like feel the same way about this game that I did about Super Mario Galaxy, where I liked it, but I didn't love it as much as like the zeitgeist did. And you've told me that the end game content really starts to develop and kind of just get better.
Yeah.
So I got to pick that up and like actually start playing it again.
Yeah.
Because I want to give it its due diligence.
Right. I played it too. I got it for Christmas, and I played through basically the whole game into credits over the break. I just got super into it, but yeah, it gets better after the initial like credits roll, and you get the Mushroom Kingdom unlocked. Spoilers. But that was a little late on that spoiler, wasn't it?
Right.
But
Spoilers: Mario's from the Mushroom Kingdom.
yeah, it's pretty good. Like I really like the game. I agree that it's not as good as the press and everyone else thinks it is, but I really liked the Galaxy games, so like I like it just as much as those games. So if you weren't a fan of Galaxy, I think it makes sense that you wouldn't like this game as much. You can't deny though, game incredibly polished, so fun to actually play.
Good.
Like Mario moves like a
Yeah.
dream. It's so good.
And like all the different characters that you can sort of possess with your hat all have like interesting new like mechanics or like ways to move and ways to interact with the game. Yeah, for sure that game is well designed, well polished. Like every part of it has been touched and refined, kind of like the feeling you get when you're playing Breath of the Wild, where there's like nothing that hasn't been like curated.
That patented Nintendo gameplay, right? Like they know how to design video games. They're really good at it. So I played a bunch of that over the break, as well as Enter the Gungeon.
You were telling me
that
about
game
this.
has been out for a while now, probably like 3 years, maybe a little bit less than that. But like, indie game, twin stick roguelike. It move like this. This is another game that moves very well. Like it can be difficult, but that game feels like a skill. Like you're getting better at it as you play. So it really makes you want to do run after run after run. And then once you kind of get the different floors down, like each floor is kind of similar every time you do it. So floor 1 has similar mechanics every single time. So once you kind of master those things, it gets to be really fun. And like when you get like a bunch of really good items, like good luck, you can make it really far. Like I'm not very good at that game, and I made it to the 5th floor, which is I think almost the last one. I think there's 6 floors, and I made it to the 5th floor rather easily because I just got like dope ass weapons, and good passives.
Yeah.
So that game's cool. The other game I played that I want all of our listeners to go out and download right now. This game is free. All you need is a Steam account. It's called Doki Doki Literature Club. That game is fucking unbelievable. It fucks with your head in such an unbelievably great way. That game is super fun. If you like horror games at all, and not even just like, not even regular horror. It's not like a slasher thing. Like just play that game. Like, take 3 hours and play that game.
Doki Doki Literature.
It's fucking great, dude.
Is this like, what is that one like old Flash game? Like the typing frog.
Oh, Frog Fractions?
Frog Fractions, yeah,
So-
like weird surreal experience that you made me play.
Yeah. So there's some of that in this game. I don't want to. It's same thing with Frog Fractions. I can't tell you because discovering what that game's about is the genius of it. Just like Frog Fractions, you know.
Okay.
Like again, it took me 3.5 hours to get to the moment that's like, whoa. Totally worth it.
Ugh.
Totally fucking worth it. That game is so cool. Instead of going to see a movie one time, just be like, I'm gonna sit and play this free game.
Fine.
So good.
So Enter the Gungeon, that's on Switch,
Yeah,
right?
I've been playing on the Switch, but it's on all platforms at this point.
Well, that sounds like a cool game I would really like to get into, so I gotta check it out. But right now, my Switch has been mostly occupied with other things, namely Skyrim.
Oh.
I bought that game again, and I've been playing it on the Switch so much because my life dream has come true, and Skyrim is now portable, and I can't put it down. I love that game. I still need to do like a side-by-side of that and the previous Elder Scrolls Oblivion and see which one I like more, but down the line, I want you on that roller coaster when we also play Oblivion.
Yeah.
So that'll be the Bethesda RPG that I subject you to at some point in your life.
Well, it's a good transition. Here is the game that I subjected you to. That is from.
That's the right choice of words.
Yeah. The game we played for this episode is called Monster Rancher Battle Card Episode 2. Now, there's a lot of words in that title. A lot of them don't make sense.
I am mad at you just because I had to tell people the title of the game I was playing. And straight face say Monster Rancher Battle Card Episode 2.
Let me break this down for you, for all of our listeners, and probably for you too, Jake. You might learn something here. So Monster Rancher is a game, I believe it started off in the late 90s. It's a game about raising monsters, a la Pokemon, but way more in depth. Like,
But okay.
it's way more in depth. Like, you only get one of them at a time, typically, depending on which one you've played. And it's all about, like, training them in individual stats, like, making sure they're fed, like, giving them treats and rewards for doing good things, and, like, scolding them when they do bad things, and battling and stuff. Monster Rancher is great. And there's, like, a lot of, like, distinct monsters and things that come out of that universe. And then, next part of the title, Battle Card, kind of comes out of nowhere. It's like, so this is a trading card game based on the Monster Rancher universe. So take a very obscure universe and turn it into an even more obscure card game. And then, last part of that title, Episode 2, this is the second one in this series, but the first one was on GBA, and this one kind of quote-unquote fleshes it out, but not really. This game is fucking shitty. This game sucks.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
forgot how... I don't know what drew me to this game as a kid. I think it was just like the Monster Rancher part of it, because I really liked that series. But as a card game, whew.
Oof.
Whew.
I never finished a match of this game and felt good about myself. I either like
That's a problem.
you never like it's never you never end a game and you're like, God, I did well, and I pulled it out, and Yu-Gi-Oh like believed in the heart of the card sort of horseshit.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen in this game. Each game it's just like, oh, damn, I finally won, and I'm so like mad at myself for subjecting my mind to this experience. Or you lose and you're just like sitting there for 10 minutes. It's like, God, fuck, shit, son of a bitch. That doesn't son of a
Because
bitch.
you probably lost because of some bullshit. This game
It's always some bullshit. This game is some bullshit.
This game is like the perfect saying for this game. It's some bullshit, because I can't tell you how many times like I feel like I have somebody, like I either beat them instantly or they beat me in a long drawn out terrible fight, and it's like you're always trying to guess. Okay, they're probably going to magically have a card in their hand right now that's going to dodge my spell, like my attack move. So let me try to outthink that. And, like, when you try to do that, it just doesn't work. Like, you can't... There's no counterplay in this game. It's either you do what your deck is supposed to do first, or you lose. Like, that's it.
This game is so much love.
Oh, my God, yeah.
And before we, like, really get into the mechanics of this, I just want to address something about Monster Rancher IP as a whole. Apparently, the big bad from the anime was named Moo and is a furry dragon.
Yes, that is true. That is 100% the reality of the situation. And their mascot is Suezo, which is an eyeball that pops around on just like a little stump, kind of.
It's like a neutered beholder.
Yeah, it's like an eyeball with a giant mouth and tongue with like a little fucking stump at the end of it, and he's annoying as fuck.
Just so you all know, the like base of like material that was worked around, just like Google some of this stuff. It is surprisingly bizarre. The character design is amazingly simple. It's like, it's just, I mean, I feel bad about saying this. It's just bad Pokemon.
Like, some of them I totally agree. Like, Monol as a monster is literally just a big black rectangle. That is it. That's what Monol is.
A lot of the cards used in this game, like the monsters, have, very inventive names like Golem, Dragon, Hare, Dino, Tigger.
Tiger.
What the hell? Oh, it's spelled Tigger, and you know
But
it.
it's Tiger, I'm telling you. Okay, but anyways, doesn't take away from how stupid it is. Mochi's alright. Durahan's cool.
I don't even remember like any of
there's
the names. I had
there's
to, like,
literally
remember. I look up the names. I never gave this game my full attention once.
There's only like maybe 3 interesting monsters. All the rest of them are shit. Like Plant or Gel, and that's just what they are. Like they don't have creative names. I totally agree with you in that. I just have this nostalgia for Monster Rancher for whatever reason. Like that game hit me. That series hit me at a particular time in my life. That like it imprinted. But this game is the fucking worst. And I remember playing this game so much as a kid. I played this a ton. This and there's another card game based on Digimon. Like I don't know what it is. Like these second-rate Pokemon franchises all had to make trading card games. They all had to have a go at it. But I played the Digimon PlayStation game a ton too. I've went back now and played both of them. They're garbage. They're like terrible games. And this is one of them. Like so, the way it works is you have teams of 3. I have 3. My opponent has 3 monsters. You have cards based on those 3 monsters, and you're just trying to attack one another and either kill all 3 monsters on your opposing team, or have them run out of cards. Or wait, no, it's not even that. It's you have to be able to draw 5 cards at the start of your turn. If you cannot draw 5 cards at the start of your turn, you lose.
You're done.
Yeah.
Kaput.
So you can't even use a full hand of 4 to win a game, which is fucking stupid.
I don't even know where to start with this game and what just makes it a not compelling card game.
Yeah, I mean you're a big card game guy. Like you played a shit ton
a decent amount.
You played a lot of Hearthstone. Like
I played a lot of Hearthstone. I've dabbled never too seriously in the Pokemon trading card game, especially when they did release their online version of that game. I got kind of into that.
Yeah.
I've never done Magic the Gathering. Like I think I've played like a couple games just like with friends decks for fun, but I've never like really gotten into it. But yeah, especially Hearthstone. I've played far too much Hearthstone, and just a good amount of the Pokemon trading card game. And I mean, like, yeah, Magic is for sure like the Mac Daddy of card games. I have barely touched that, but I still feel a little qualified to adequately shit on Monster Rancher Battle Card Episode 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like as a card game, I feel like there's a good card game hidden in this, but I think the worst part about this game is just kind of like the active way to get your mana, quote unquote, or like your points to do
guts.
Yeah, guts. That's what it's called. You have to discard 1 card to get 1 guts, for the most part, which is it's really shitty because like that's not how like any other card game of this sort works, and it's like actively encouraging you to just play in the moment, not think ahead, and
Exactly.
like you can't. There's no counter strategy. It's like whatever you get in your first hand, that's it. Like that's just you have to discard stuff. To do
and it
anything.
almost like encourages you to include like sub-optimum cards just so you have like resources, because it's not like other card games. Like it's not like Hearthstone where it's like passively your mana upgrades over time, or there are cards to facilitate that, or like Pokemon where you're laying down energy every turn. Magic where you're putting down resources that it kind of like develops and builds.
Yeah.
This game has such like a, it's almost like it's like football where it has like a very like stop, start, like jagged, not fulfilling, engaging cadence to it.
Yeah.
You never feel like you're really building up to those power moves. They just sort of like, they just happen.
And here's the thing too, like if you in your first couple of like draws from the deck, if you pick up like your 7 guts spell, it's like, am I gonna really hold on to this card for 4 or 5 turns so I can get the guts to actually use that move? Well, even if I do that, let's say, the other guy is more than likely gonna dodge it because everybody's got fucking dodge moves in this game.
Yeah.
Like the way it's set up is there's different like categories of monsters. Like there's ones that like Golem, that's like a tank, or Zilla, which is like a giant blue whale. Like they have high HP values, and all of their guts usually, or all their moves take a lot of guts. So they're kind of like your wall, right? But then there's these other monsters that have 6, 7 HP. They have a lot of low cost guts moves, including a lot of moves that like cost 0 to either dodge a move or cost 0 to do damage, and like it instantly makes those monsters better because of how the guts system works. You have to like discard so many cards just to be able to do anything. Like it's never, the game rewards short-term rewards. Like I've never seen anything else. Short-term strategy is like the only way to play this game, and that's it's really upsetting because I like to do big swing decks.
Those high guts moves, like attacks, there is like no incentive to hold them unless you get like a combo card which makes it so somebody can't dodge your attack.
Yeah.
But then that's another card you have to hold on to, so that's less your deck you're drawing through, less resources you're generating.
Right, because you have to, because again, you only get 5 cards in your hand. The only way to get cards is to discard them as guts. So
no draw mechanic.
None whatsoever. So it's like, if there's 3 cards in your hand that you want to hold on to make a big swing, you're only looking at a maximum of 2 cards in your hand every turn, and more than likely, you're going to have to discard those just to play the combo that's in your hand that you already have established. And it's like, well, if they have the counter for that, and I waste, 4 turns trying to do this strategy, and it doesn't work, well, then your whole game is fucked. Like because you've already milled away so many cards just to get to your combo.
Yep. Yeah. And it's just there's no satisfaction in it. There's no really like great way to build a deck. It's always like every deck you build is just gonna be kind of some sort of like mid-range combination of low-cost dodge and like mid-cost attacks. Maybe like a few moves in there that will prevent dodging or like deal extra damage or something like that. There's so little deck variety, where in other games you can build your like long game control decks, like maintain like a solid like setting and like try to heal and things like that, or your super fast tempo decks, brush down the enemy as quickly as possible. You can't make those. That's just, you're making some variation of the same deck, which is, it's just like this. It's just not fun.
So, I think the way we're shitting on the game right now is a little unfair, because you can make those complicated decks. Like you can make a mill deck. You can make a deck that's all about doing big swings into the other team to try to one-hit KO every monster. Like, because I've played against those decks. Like, if you go into the tournaments and do all that stuff, like, you play against different types of decks. The problem with this game is that it doesn't give you an easy way to unlock a lot of cards to build those decks. So, like, I got stuck in this game by, building a deck that was just really shitty, but it's like, okay, I'm just going to ride this out and grind out as many battles as I can to try to build up enough cards in other monsters. Like, I always like using Naga. Naga's like the purple slug-looking lizard guy. That's a very good monster in that game. He has a counter move. He has some like mid-range attacks. He's got good HP. Like, he's a very good monster. But the way you unlock monsters in the game to use in your deck, you have to go through these little story missions and play against all these people, and then they'll finally give you, here's the monster card that unlocks that whole chain of cards. But you don't unlock all of that character's cards. You unlock a very subsample. So then you have to go back and play random matches to try to get more cards to, for that monster. Because, again, you have a monster party of 3, and you can only choose from those monsters' cards to build your deck. There are some some cards that are, deck agnostic, right? But
yeah, like neutral cards.
Yeah, like trainer cards or whatever, breeder cards. But it's just a weird name.
Okay, I think at some point your character in this game is referred to as a card breeder.
Yeah, I think I do think they call themselves card breeders.
Okay, anyway, just needed to make that clear.
Mm-hmm. Can we talk for a second about, the very, very minimal story that's in this game?
I read, I think, 5 minutes worth of text boxes, then just abandoned all hope of understanding what my objective is.
I did the exact same thing. I really tried to. As an adult, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to read this. I'm going to try to figure out what this game's about. There's no point. Just instantly just click through all text. Just play the card game part of it, and then get very frustrated. This game, This game is press X until you actually play the card game, and then sadness, and that's it.
Sadness. So, okay, as far as I understand it, you live in the Monster Rancher universe. Yep. You're a farmer, I think, and then some random kid comes up to you and says, "I have every single Monster Rancher card, you sad farmer man, except for one.
Phoenix."
But then you just happen to have that one that you give to him. Yes, Phoenix. And then he has some sort of checkers board that he puts all the cards into, which once complete with all the monster cards, transports him to I don't know where, somewhere away.
It's like the monster realm, where all the monsters are coming from.
The monster realm, obviously. Sorry, I can't believe I didn't.
I can't believe you didn't know that, Jake. I mean, God, you know about the monster realm? God.
And then your objective is to collect all the monster cards,
Disgusting.
so you can also be transported to the monster realm and save the kid who you met.
Yeah, it's a very simple story, Jake. It makes total sense to me.
I think me recounting it took longer than it took for the game to set up.
Yeah, they don't even try. And they introduce all these different, people you play the card game against. And, they try to, do story with them. And it's oh, terrible. Oh, my God.
I remember there was this one guy who, I was still actually, reading some of the text boxes. Some guy who just came up to you and was like, "Hey, I see you're into battle cards, too. I'm your rival now." And then you can't just declare you're my rival like that. You're no motherfucking Gary Oak. You're just some dick I ran into at the Magic Hall. Also, this game starts with a personality quiz. They ask you 20 yes or no questions that are things like, are you a good listener? Are you a dog or cat person? And then, this is a quote, "I think the human race will cease to exist in the near future." What? Mm-hmm. Tony, I don't get this game.
I never understood. So that is a thing from Monster Rancher. Monster Rancher did the same thing.
What?
And it doesn't make any sense. I never understood it. I've tried to Google, all right, what exactly do these quizzes do? Does it always give me a different monster? What's happening? And apparently it does determine the monster cards you get in this game, and it helps determine what monster you get in like the other Monster Rancher games, but
Mm-hmm.
it's only like choosing between 2 or 3 monsters. Like it's not like a big pool of monsters to go. Like I know
Yeah.
I started the game with Dino, Golem, and Tiger. That was my starting.
I had Dino, Naga, and Tiger.
Oh, so you got Naga instead. See, man, I would have loved to start with that.
Probably because I thought that the human race would cease to exist in the near future, and they're like, "Ooh, this dude needs the snake character
Yeah,
who shoots lasers."
This guy's brooding.
Oh yeah, so like another thing about that, this game has remarkably little written about it online. Because I was like, oh, maybe I'll look up some like interesting deck lists that I'll try to build towards
No.
or something like that. No, this game does not have a Wikipedia entry. This game, on the official Monster Ranchers Wikia site, has about 3 sentences written about it.
There-
This game has been forgotten by even the Monster Rancher community.
Oh, well, because Monster Rancher is just not a thing. The last thing that came out of Monster Rancher that I remember was a mobile phone game like 6 years ago.
Oof.
That sucks. Poised for a comeback, Jake. Poised for a comeback. Monster Rancher's
Yep.
coming back in a big way. Battle Card
They're like
Episode
the-
3. Here we go.
Oh shit.
That would be so bad. Oh my god, that'd be so bad. So, how can we talk
I'm just
about?
looking at the wiki page. I'm getting angry. Sorry. Anyway, go
Can we
ahead.
talk about how frustrating it is to play against the Monster Pixie? I just want to fucking pull my hair out whenever I have to play against
Okay.
any deck that has that character included.
Which one is Pixie?
Pixie is the little red thing that like it's
Oh, like the succubus?
yes, like the humanoid
Who's
red and
weirdly
white.
sexual.
Oh yes, way over sexualized. Like that's just that character, and it's a monster, but it's like a human looking woman that's just like grinding up on stuff. It's ridiculous.
You know, at some point there was a breeder who had a bit of a weird
She
streak.
fucked a goat, and then we can.
Yep. Yeah, because she has like really low cost effective dodges,
Yep.
heals, resurrections. Like she's a support character, and
And
like it's hard to hit her. It's like an assassin, dodgy, supporty. I kind of quickly found out that control decks that win by basically having your opponent run out of cards is the best strategy to win.
it is.
At least in the ways I found, because basically kind of like a normal ratio for like dodge to attack sort of costs is it's 2 to 1 pretty much. The dodge cards, as long as you can get the correct ones, just blow so much of your opponent's resources.
Yep.
So it's very easy to have them just draw out,
Yep.
putting like mid to high damage attacks out while you're just dodging them for half the cost. But the problem with that is games take a long time,
Yep.
and this game already really sucks. So I don't want to be playing games this long.
Yep. Totally. And like, here's the other thing about this game. Since it's so luck based, I ended up
So lucky.
I end up save scumming so hard. Like I am doing a save state right before a game starts and just reloading it up all the time because it's random as shit. And for a while I was thinking maybe I'm just bad at building decks. Like maybe that's the problem. Like maybe it's just like, you know, let me look up online like deck lists because there are some. GameFAQs has like 2 of them.
No, really?
Yeah, and they're like super old, and some of them aren't complete. But again, it's so hard to get cards in that game. So you look at these deck lists, and you're like, oh well, I can't make that. I just don't have these cards. The game even has that function, the recipe function, where when you lose to a deck, you can save the template of that person's deck to like you have like 3 or 4 slots to save decks in. And once you have all the cards, you can just make their deck and use it. But again, I need to beat people to win cards. And
A lot of people.
and a lot of people. So if you're losing a lot, then it's just like, well, how do I get more? Like, how do I make a good deck to beat people? Well, just beat people. Yeah, but that's my problem. Is I can't beat anybody.
Thanks, game.
Yeah, it's the worst. This game sucks, man. But here's the thing. the game is good enough to make me intrigued in card games. Like, I re-downloaded Hearthstone. I haven't started playing it again, but I was like, you know what? I should play a good card game. This is a bad card game, but it's fun enough to remind me that card games can be fun. You know?
Card games can be fun. Oh yeah, like I am talking a whole lot of shit about this game, but at the end of the day, I do enjoy card games. I enjoy that kind of like that sort of like level of competition, like turn-based, yet there's still like some like approaches you can take to make sure you're protected on your turn, stuff like that. Like, it's a good card. Like, I mean, it's not a good card game. It's not.
No.
It's a bottom of the barrel card game, but it is a card game, so I'm kind of like a little bit smitten with it already.
Yeah,
Quick thing about Hearthstone, though. With the last expansion, they released a really good single-player mode that you should try out.
I know
anyway.
that's part of the reason why I re-downloaded it. Because
it's so much fun.
You guys should talk about
the
that.
Dungeon
And
run
is it
so
free,
much
or do I have
fun.
to buy something?
It's all free. Yeah, it's all
Okay.
free, and it's all like RNG based build like pickups.
So yeah, I will play the shit out of that. I actually might try to play that today for a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah, because like I wanted to like this game. I wanted to like play it again and be like, yeah, this game is great. But it's like, no, it's really bad. It's really bad.
Oh yeah, same. Like, I would love to find another good old card game, because I love on Game Boy the Pokemon trading card game.
Oh yeah,
The game is phenomenal.
So good.
Love it. It does like, it's just like a more compelling card game. There's easier like progression to build your own decks. It's just all around superior.
A non-online card game is like the most fun to play because all you have to worry about is like just playing within the game. I don't have to spend any money outside of it. Like, even if I have to spend, let's say, $5 just to like buy that game, I will play a card game, like a self-contained card game, like for sure. So like the fact that Hearthstone has that now, I'm thinking about getting into it.
Or even just like a way to progress within the game, because I like the mechanics of trading card games often, and if it's just like something you can just like, I can get lost in that for a long time. I actually remember I had an old Yu-Gi-Oh card game, like way back at the early day of the anime that was out for the
Was it
Game Boy Advanced.
Game Boy Advance?
Yeah, and I played that a ton, and like I don't even like the Yu-Gi-Oh card game. It's like there's so much weird shit going on there, but I played so much of that game just because I loved having a portable card game that was self-contained. I could play against good computer characters. I could build my deck up through getting booster packs. I liked it.
Yeah.
I like that kind of game. This game disappointed me.
Yeah. Really did. Really did. Like, it's too bad. It's too bad. I did not like this game. It's like no haze.
Card games do not benefit from being on a home console. They should be portable.
Yeah.
I think that would have made this game like more bearable. Because like I said, I was never fully paying attention to this game. I had it on emulator. I like for the last week when I was playing it, a lot of times I had Games Done Quick on it. I would sometimes literally be playing my Game Boy while I had this on. I had Skyrim going sometimes when I was playing this game. I never once gave this game my full attention because it never deserved it.
Yeah, it doesn't demand it of you. You know, it just.
And if I had this on a Game Boy and like maybe I'm on the subway or something or whatever, I might like actually play it. But like when I'm in my home, when I have so many better things to be doing, I just never gave it the time of day.
Yeah.
It's like I am now playing Monster Ranchers Battle Card Episode 2 as background noise.
Yeah, I like the one thing I did like while I was playing this for the extended period of time. I had just got myself a Spotify membership, like the premium. So I was just listening to music. And I was listening to like Kendrick Lamar and shit. And I was like, yeah, I'm digging this album, but I'm playing Monster Rancher. Like, I'm not even thinking. I'm not even thinking about the Monster Rancher. I'm just thinking about the music. You know, it's just.
And now you will have that association forever. You'll be listening to Kendrick
and
a year from now, and you'll think, "Oh God, fucking Pixie Decks."
Man, but here's the thing. Kendrick will make me remember all the good things about Monster Rancher, not all the bad stuff. There's like 4 or 5 bad Monster Rancher games. There's maybe 3 good ones.
I think there are 4 or 5 Monster Rancher games.
Dude, there's like 7 in the main series, and then there's these 2 offshoots of the battle card. There's one where you train monsters to fight in the circus.
I only vaguely remember this from my youth, but I think I might have actually played one of the other main title Monster Rancher games on the PlayStation. I don't really remember it.
I mean,
but
you would be.
I remember like
You would have been
a shitty.
You would have been super young when that was like first coming, because I was young.
Yeah,
And
I remember it was like grade school. I might have been in like 4th grade or something.
Yeah.
But I remember like some like disappointing looking Pokemon horse shit. I'm like not really registering at the time, but then this game was introduced to me and I'm like, oh, those like terribly under-designed,
Yeah.
boring to look at characters look somewhat familiar.
Right, they were in the zeitgeist, you know. It's like my,
Were they?
it's like my, it's like my brother with like the Thundercats. Like I vaguely remember the Thundercats, but he's like, dude, I know all these characters. Like they kind of.
Maybe that was it. Maybe just your years of wisdom over me just give you an understanding of Monster Ranchers.
It's kind of like Metabots. Did you ever? They're very.
You can't just make up different characters.
No, I'm saying it's another series that's like just like this. It's pretty good.
Metabots.
Metabots. That's sorry. That was the theme song.
Was it they just
The
Metabots
the-
then apologized for singing the theme song?
The beginning of that show is just Metabots, and then I don't even know what they say after that. But it's pretty good.
All right. What are you gonna give this game,
It's
Tony?
like no haze out of a farm ranch.
Yeah.
No, 0 Suezos out of my Monster Rancher game.
I
This is-
don't even
this-
know what that means.
Yeah, right. This game's so bad. Fuck.
Just for the sake of it being a card game, I'll give it a 1.5. I don't know, dinos out of a hair.
Out of a harem.
There's a bat, like a rabbit character named Hare. This game
Hair's pretty cool though.
This game sucks. The designs of the monsters are atrocious.
I mean, you can't tell me when you look at Suezo, you're thinking like, damn.
One of them is just called Dragon, and it's just like the most boring looking dragon.
That's true. But Durahan, like the Ghost Knight, not bad.
He is the best, but he just looks like a boring.
But you've seen that before, right? Like none of these are like new and original.
No, none of them.
Well, Jake, what are we playing next time? Next episode of Hey, I Like
Next
That Game.
episode. So I've given you 2 pretty bad games in a row. So I want to get something that I think holds up, think is still very good. So for the next episode of Hey, I Like That Game, we will be playing Advanced Wars Dual Strike.
That's the DS one, right?
That is the DS. That is the first DS one. There is a second DS game. You'll see the aesthetic for this one and kind of like the tone, but for the next one, like the last one that's come out, I believe it's just like a very serious, like if Spec Ops: The Line was made into a turn-based strategy game.
Sounds awful. I played.
It really was.
I played the Advanced War for GBA, that first one.
Yeah.
I played that
Yeah.
game, and I really, really enjoyed it. I got all the way to the last level, and I couldn't beat it. That game has the most ridiculous difficulty spikes. Like, I hope this game doesn't act like that, because that's what I don't like about those strategy games.
Yeah, I mean, like, we'll see. Like, I haven't played this game in a while. I do remember Advanced Wars 2, for sure, again, having, like, a really hard difficulty spike. Especially for their aesthetic. They're a little more kid-friendly.
It's cartoony.
But they're difficult games.
Yeah, totally. Well, I'm
I
excited.
think.
I'm excited
We'll
to play
see.
it.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Next time on Hey, I Like That Game, Advanced Wars Dual Shock. What's it called?
Dual Strike. We'll find out if we're better at video games now than we were when we were 10.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Wow.
Hey! That should be the end of the episode. Just done.
There's a game every episode and we play it. Is it good or bad? Probably bad. But we'll play it and not have a consistent theme to this song. Crushing it. Good thing I was recording for that, because that is going to be something that should be deleted.